been out for what, like 3, 4, 5 days? I don't remember.
Yeah, and there's not very much stuff that's broken
And
besides
Walliger,
fishing.
привет. Привет тебе тоже.
What's up, Hestia? Hmm.
С добрым
He
утром.
he wants to know why Phosphor is stronger. I'll let you explain.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, because in my opinion, Hestia, then this is not really my opinion. It's basically just stolen from Phosphor. He's saying that, hey, I'm still gonna fast castle. I might fast castle 20 seconds later, or one villager later, but I'm still gonna do the exact same shit. It's only gonna cost me 60 extra gold. But my opponent, who's gonna be stuck making farms and still needs to buy 200, 300 gold to get up, sorry, food to get up, is going to be in an even tougher spot because he's going to be panicking. He's going to be putting even more bills on gold.
Right.
So, yeah. So basically, it adds the current change adds 20 gold per 100 food bought. That's really the only change if you think about it. So civs that already have a strong bonus to gold collection, like Bohemians, etc., probably have an even bigger advantage, or Saracens, in the sense that they could market, sell their stone, have an even bigger advantage now to buy more food. Yeah, because the counter, I mean, that's the thing. Like, unless you're playing scouts into knights, every in 1v1s, people market at above like 2k almost every single time. You know.
Yeah, sorry, I'm talking to the players. Keep going.
Yeah. I just went to sleep actually. Well, not just, but about 3 hours ago. So I'm
Oh,
still I'm
you're
still
on
waking up.
3 hours of sleep. Okay.
Yeah. I'll wake up. I'll wake up.
Surprisingly, like, I didn't get to bed till what? Almost 2 a.m. So I'm on 5, and I was like wide awake when I looked at my phone and I saw a game. I just hopped up, and I'm just awake. So I don't know. I guess five's all I needed.
I wanted to qualify to cast your tournament, so I figured I couldn't do it if I was below 1900. So after killing the fifth of vodka, I played another couple of games. I made it to my 1907. So me and um, who else got knocked out in the first round here? Trying to find the bracket.
Yeah, is that better, Havoc? More balanced, or I guess Ray say something.
I will keep saying stuff. Apparently, I'm loud.
That's good.
I saying stuff, things.
All right, I turned it down. I'm still 80%. Okay. I'll just drag Discord. Talk again, Ray?
We have a draft. We have a map draft, it seems.
Test, test. How's
I'm
that?
talking. I'm still talking.
I think we're balanced now. Where's my audio bar? About perfect. Check, check, test, test. You know what? I could drag mine up slightly. I'm not hitting the yellows. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Test, test. There we go. I think I'm just gonna use
So
the actual audio bar to.
they actually linked us both a Civ draft and a map draft at the same time.
Oh. Something went wrong. Something went wrong with the drafts.
Nobody joined yet. I was careful to not pick guests, so I'm definitely spectator.
Okay, I think I got the audio balanced.
All right. So, as somebody that's not too familiar with the maps, how is African Waters different from for Four Lakes?
Um, African Waters has a bunch of hunt in the middle. So,
And the TC positions are way closer. Interesting. Oh, this is looks like douche heaven.
It's a very messy map, and it looks like
We got
Mott and Bailey is the
forests.
opener again. Wow. It's random. The opener, for those that don't know, it's decided randomly, which I kind of like, because you never know what you're going to get. African Waters, I don't know if you manifested that or what, but Solana just picked it. And Forest from Singularity, so all unique maps. No Arabia, no Atacama, no Land Madness. What's up, Otter?
So I'm trying my best to find.
Yeah, Hestia said it's like border dispute plus 4 legs.
Trying my best to find screenshots of every single other
I'm gonna get
map here, forests and Mott and Bailey.
I'm gonna get the maps in for you guys. Sorry, this is the last set. It's Mott and Bailey. We got Singularity with Forest, okay. And Civ Draft. I don't think they've started the Civ Draft.
They are going through the admin bans right now.
They are. Okay.
I can't. I feel like Persians have to be banned quickly.
Now the thing about these admin bans is sometimes you could have a strategy cooked and it could be admin banned, just randomly.
Yeah, I definitely like the idea of admin bans. I feel like the more the merrier in that sense.
Yeah, so we're not limiting like rigged civs per se. It's just random civs. It could be really good ones. It could be really bad ones.
To change stuff up. But that's the thing. When I'm saying, like, if you have 8 admin bans between 50 civs, chances are the good civs are not the ones that are going to get banned.
Yeah, and by the way,
So,
shout out.
Hold up. Yeah?
I was gonna say shout out to Hestia. He's borrowed quite of these from BG23, Forest as well.
No Persians yet. No Persian ban at all. That's crazy to me. I feel I have not played this.
And they're picked. First pick Solana.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I mean, because like I'm looking at African Waters. Like, what? That's such a. That's
He's gonna douche. He's gonna
Persian
douche.
pick.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, like I've never seen a map more douche friendly than that.
I think he will. There's obvious. Now, one tricky thing, you see each other at the start of that map.
I feel like that makes it even easier.
Well, what about like the Poolvilles, block the foundation, fight it, don't let it get down?
Yeah, I feel like with 25, with 20 vills, you're not insta-douching. With 20 vills, we'll look at the map.
That's true, and it could be when he has vills on wood lines, maybe berries. Yeah, you do it when they're not ready for it.
The trick is to, when you're douching, is to make sure you're douching something and you're not just douching an empty field. But with Persians, I don't think they even really care all that much.
Honestly, they also don't have to douche. They're such a good civ. Like, they probably will, but he may just play Persians there. Like
maybe Goss, actually Goss for if you're saying there's a lot of hunt in the middle, I could see that being a strong pick too. Or Berber's actually pretty good for Vil fighting.
So Forest also has a lot of hunt. I think we'll see Goths on that because Loom instantly is very good there. Although Berbers are good there too, because they're fast. So he has some versatility with Berbers, Goths on African and Forest. Persians could be Mott and Bailey. I still think they're going to be the douche. Oh yeah, this is Ray co-casting, by the way. For those that don't know, we switched. Zombie was here for the set before. Now we have Ray. I don't know, like, I gave him 5 civs for 3 maps, and I think 7 for 5 maps. I don't know what you guys think about all the extras, if that's better or not. Usually it's 1 extra, 4 civs for 3 maps.
You were feeling generous.
Yeah, and sometimes one of these late picks they'll actually end up using. You like the civ options. Yeah, because it's 5, and you don't know exactly what they're cooking. With the, it's like extra ingredients for the recipes, you know?
Do you douche with Persians, or do you douche with Berbers? I personally love it.
Well, we know what you would do here. You would absolutely Persian douche.
I want to see the maps. I want to load up extra early. I was looking for the map pack on the mod center, but I
Oh, it's
couldn't
AoE,
see it.
or it's King of the Underground map pack.
See, that one was updated in August. That was.
Yeah, so we had this ready back in August,
Oh,
and then I
okay.
got
So
busy, and
I
we didn't
see, I
change
see, I see.
nothing. Yeah, Hestia helps a lot with the maps. We tested some
Okay.
of these, but it's been ready for
Like, I'm
a
about
while.
to get fucking cleared, man. I can't make fucking
That makes a lot more
scouts.
sense now.
Yep. So it's not out of date. It's just been sitting there waiting to be played. Zumpy played Zumpy Rage. You know what that reminds me? I need to update these freaking voice taunts. I think the latest one I put was like Ant-Man talking about Leaf Man. I didn't know which one that was. Yeah, that's like literally Spring Slapdown. You're with Sheep Whisperer and Tap Water? Pretty sure that was your team back then. Ray, you were in that tournament. Spring Slapdown.
They all kind of blend together.
Right. You
So
casted
I'm
the
really-
finals of that one. Because I was in the final.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yep.
So, do you think Berbers are going to be? I really like Solana's draft more. Do you think Berbers are going to be used for forests, or however you pronounce that that map name?
It could also be a way of stealing the two good civs there. Because Goths and Berbers are just great, I would say, on forest. Like, if you don't get Goths, I would want Berbers. They're slightly faster, there's like a lot of elephants to pull. So that would be my second pick. I think Goths is probably better. And we haven't even said Singularity, what he's doing. I think it's Spanish for Mott and Bailey. Honks are conks, and they are nasty, and I assume he wants to go FC conks.
Oh yes, the Mon Bailey does seem like a very obnoxious conk
Yeah,
map.
someone said 14. I'm trying to see, did they have a game name? Did they already start? He said ready at 8:04. Yeah, I can't find, what is these players' names?
I'll look in dashboard.
Underground, if someone can find this game, that would help. Slap down. What is Singularities? I'll check this spreadsheet, that might have their names.
Oh, of course, it's Rage 4 16XX. What a classic! What a classic name for
Okay.
a spring slapdown.
Wow. They weren't in yet.
Yeah. Didn't miss it. then.
Rage Forest. Alright, we got some Rage Forest 1600 plus. I have never played a Rage Forest. I hear it's fun.
Yeah, the only problem is the people suck.
Is that it's like a bunch of lower elos?
No, I was just saying that everybody has like a very big part of their identity is the map. So it's not the most welcoming
Now,
community sometimes.
Does it give
But
everybody a pawn? Does it take them all away, or is it even when they do
it's
get
pretty
'em?
even. I think it's usually. I think on average it's about 2 and 2, 2 and 2, 3 and 3.
Okay, and like a pocket and a pocket will have it, or a flank and a flank.
I think
assume.
so.
That's
That's a
cool.
good question. It's not as like honestly at that point it stops mattering as much, just as long as you don't get maps where it's four pawns versus 0. That's the
Yeah,
biggest
which
issue.
is annoying that's how it still is today. Like, we always ban Black Forest because I just don't like how bottled it is. It's hardly ever open, and the pawns are random. So it's like one side has an advantage typically. If they get like 3 and you get 1.
As far as I'm concerned, right now, Black Forest is bugged because of the stupid antique fishing ships. That there's no way I'm clicking on
Oh.
40 of those things in the middle of the game.
Yeah. So it's much easier to just click ban. We had some rough games last night. And that's when I learned about it. Like, we played Nomad, and you're right, no one has time to left click that. It's taking away your APM. It's like, just build normal fishing boats, no gill nets. For those that don't know, if you don't left click fishing ships, you get the weird, what is it called? It's some weird name.
I think it's Antiquity Fishing Ship, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah, you get an antiquity fishing ship, and they do not get gill nuts. So if you left click the button on the dock, you get a fishing ship that can get gill nuts. And if you're Italians, you don't get a discount if you don't click it. Antiquity mode fishing ship.
It looks like we're seeing Berbers versus Mayans. That's gonna be an interesting matchup.
How do you see the civs when they're in the lobby?
You can hover over them, but for me, I just clicked on. I just put a 1 in the spectate game thing. And showed me their saves instead of a 0.
What are you talking about on the browser? I don't know what
Yeah.
you're looking at. You'll have to show me. I don't know. I've seen you do it in the past. I've never known how. Like, they're in the lobby right now. I have no clue how to see their civs. And now they're in the game.
Was there a 1-minute spec delay for you too?
The game just, yeah, apparently there is.
Yeah. So you see their civs though, right?
I do now, but
Yeah. You can see the same thing before as well.
But
it's actually
you couldn't see that when they were in the lobby, could you?
I could. I just switched the 0 to a 1, and it still shows me the civs that they picked. It's kind of a it's been a hot topic on AoE2, the subreddit, because people are saying that
opponents
we should probably
could see
we should probably remove this, because considering people cheat in this game as it is occasionally, but sure. But it's those are on 1v1s, and at least most players know each other at the top level. But if there's a team game and there's shit on the line, like you bet that there's gonna be 1 out of 8 people that's just gonna, run a simple script and check other people's civs.
Yeah, that's kind of rigged, because you could be discussing, oh, dude, they're going this. Let's counter with that. Might give away some strats. Yeah, Zumpy, you do not get gill nets with normal fishing ships right now. And I even think they need to add private spectator mode. I would love that for slapdowns. So when we're doing spy cams and it's live, I'm not saying anyone has cheated or will not. But
I think delay kind of takes care of that. I'm not with you on that one.
But you cannot do spy cams with delay. So I'm saying if
I
it could be
So
private.
you want them to make a feature just for you. I see how it is.
Well, not just for me. Like, I see a lot of pros. Like, Hera didn't want to be in Nations Cup because it's not live, and it's not live because they don't want cheating. Well, why not just...
They don't want live because they want everybody in one channel instead of Hera taking everybody's viewers for no reason and sabotaging that. But,
Kerp AoE, thank you for the raid. What is up, guys? Hope you had a great stream.
So, who do you like more here? I feel like mine's is a solid, is going to be really great against Berbers.
Lions. Maybe that is a Berber counterpick. Because they do pretty well. I know they slaughter. It's probably going to be plumes, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's just going to be straight plumes versus... Well, we'll see, actually, because... Maybe it's going to be boom into plumes. I don't know how this map generally plays out. Though I was 4 hours old when I found out that turns out plumes have bonus damage against infantry.
Yes.
So that's how I'm going to apply to knights.
Which is interesting, because I remember there was a game, and I think Dev was backseating me. I was against Goths, and I went plumes against Huskarls. He's like, no, they get bonus damage. They're actually not that bad in Castle. And
yeah.
They're not, actually, because the bonus damage... Later it gets out of hand, but it actually worked, getting a bunch of plumes against Huskarls. I was shocked. I was like, I never would have thought to go that. But the bonus damage
It was my
Lies.
matchup exactly, and that's Clemens told me yesterday, and my mind was blown. I'm like, I didn't have to go imp and try to go up at 33 villagers to Imperial Age.
Right.
Turns out that this was actually doing 2 damage anyway. So
Freudian Ship says we had some total brutal dominations. Well, we just had one too before this. It was a quick 2-0. For those that just tuned in, this is King of the Underground. This is a best of 3 that just began, so you guys arrived just in time. They did the draft. It's Sol USDT, which is actually, I'm going to change his name to neozz, which is what we know him by. neozz against Singularity. This is all about 2K range players. Wait, Plumes and Castle Age still only do 1 damage to Huskarls? It's not 2? Is that true?
man, hey, see, you're about to blow my mind a second time because I was told it was 2 yesterday.
I went them and it worked. 5 attack for 6 pierce. But what's the
But the
bonus damage? Is it?
The bonus damage is +1, and as far as I remember, bonus damage goes after.
Kind of like pikes, right? All right, now we're gonna have to test it. I want to know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll have to find out.
Because I'm curious. Like, the math says it should be 1.
Some bonus damage is applied, I think, after armor, though. That's the thing.
Because,
so we'll
like,
have to see.
Like, building damage from, like, archers. Isn't the extra applied? Like, they shouldn't actually be hitting for 2, the Saracens. But I think it's applied after, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, luckily, this will not have any impact on this game whatsoever, since we're gonna see no infantry from Berbers.
That is true. It does not even matter. And Singularity going to stone. It's going to be Plumes. He's got... You start with 1 mil on this map. I assume it's the one that's not perfectly next to the berries. He built the 2nd mill. He's taking Hunt. He's taking Deer. What is neozz up to? Kind of more standard FC?
So I really have to ask though, what's the deal with the caravanserai? Are they mostly just for aesthetics?
That's
of the,
all it
mapping,
is. Yep, that's all it is.
Interesting.
So you can delete it. I would leave it just in case you need some kind of panic
Wall to
wall
it.
or something.
Yeah.
You never know. Probably would
Yeah.
never need it, but you could. Bonus damage is applied after men. Attack our... Okay. I'm curious later, Hestia. Like, I thought... The Plumes felt like they were doing good against Huskarls. They outrun them, and they still had to shoot them a lot, but... Anyways. It surely speeds up your trade cards if you trade with your opponent. Yeah, or maybe you just get a defensive trade card that's really fast to block units if they attack you.
This map, I feel like, is just an arena with extra steps, because it's really hard to justify early aggression here.
Well, did you see the game earlier?
I did not. I
Okay.
could see like some tower rush, men at arms bullshit going on. Is that what happened?
Well, Faneth went Saracens, FC'd with range market as his buildings to go up, added a 2nd range, showed up right at the beginning, got in, and just like got a forward siege and won the game in, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops. It was just...
I guess Saracens are cheating. Yeah, I
yeah,
can see that.
they break the rules a bit.
Especially considering some of the gates are down a hill too, so you can. I feel like or some of the walls, especially on
Yeah,
this map.
they were banned. I'm sure these players saw what happened. They were banned. And honestly, they're not only good for the aggression, also like keeping them out with the cheap Saracen markets if aggression comes at you. They're just good both ways. They got market abuse. Just an amazing civ all around. And range blacksmith coming up for neozz. He's Berbers. This is interesting.
Yeah, I was getting lucky with that mining camp.
Oh, it's a twofer.
identical FC times.
Yeah.
2 seconds idle from each.
And the castle's gonna be ready for neozz. It's interesting that I mean, the castle's gonna be ready for Singularity. It's interesting that neozz got a range. What is he planning with that?
I mean, he's clearly not going for castle, so maybe this is supposed to be for skirm defense against the eventual plumes.
Oh, I think you're right. Just hasn't made any yet. It was this building to get up.
But the thing is, I'm not even sure if skirms are your best defense against plumes. I feel like you just make one scorpion and you run around the inside of your base while you 3TC boom behind it. But we'll see, we'll see.
Yeah, and scorpions also get ballistics nowadays. Not that you rush that, but you can eventually get it.
I have yet to see a game where ballistics actually got researched for scorpions. I'm really hyped to see it at one point.
I've noticed
maybe I haven't played enough arena.
It's more common if you're going archers because you want ballistics for your archers anyways. And then if you have some scorps for some reason, they're like.
But I feel like if you're going archers and you're making scorpions, something already went wrong.
Yeah, I saw it in a game because one guy was crossbows and the other guy was CA. Or actually, yeah.
But I feel like just make more crossbows then. But yeah. I do agree with you that it makes the transition from scorpions to archers, like defensive scorpions into archers, probably a lot smoother.
Right. And
there's an extra TCs
for both. Just 2 building that one. Castle was ready, but I like the TC first. He's not going to go right into the castle. I think it's
I was afraid we were gonna see a all-in like castle into no eco at home into dying from Singularity, but he seems like he realized that was not the play.
Yeah, so it is
at
3
the same
TCs.
time. At the same time, he knew how little eco his enemy had. A forward castle could definitely happen. Honestly, even a castle on top of this hill in front of his base next to all the deer would be nice, but it's obviously feels a little risky to do that.
Yeah.
So the longer this goes on, though, the better for Berbers. I feel like, right? Or what do you think?
Yeah, I think Berbers late game. Mongols, I mean Mayans, they're great. I'd say Castle Age and Early Imp. And I mean, I guess their late game could be okay. They could get Halb, Plume, I don't know, maybe Eagle, Halb Eagle. But Camel Archers hit so freaking hard. They don't care that much about the Pierce on the Eagles.
I just realized there's neutral boar all over this map.
It's Genitors.
Oh, that's that's so much better than skirmishers.
Yes,
I love this move actually.
Right, because plumes are fast. So are Genitors. I did not even think about that. What a great.
Did say it. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even realize Hestia said that. You called it, Hestia. Big brain play from neozz.
Yeah, I love this. This basic. Actually, I'm kind of curious how much faster a Genitor is than a plume. So, I guess I'll hope that one plume. Oh, one plume is coming out.
Yeah, 1.35. We'll know momentarily. In about 2 seconds.
I feel like it's 1.3 or something like that. Let's see.
1.2. So they're way faster.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect.
And he knows the plumes are out. The scout immediately ran by and spotted it. And you don't have to hide your plumes. You just go out and make stuff happen. Monastery coming up. It seems like neozz has the pieces to deal with this. Because what are the plumes really going to do here?
I mean, they still got one. They still got one extra range here, so that's kind of nice for them.
Yep. Scout trying to be annoying. So is it better to hit the gate or the palisade nowadays?
Oh, that's a good question. So It used to be 2 pierce armor for the gate, but if it's 4, I guess it's better to hit the palisade. Realistically, though, is this gate downhill? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure this counts as a downhill gate.
because the edge.
Yeah.
So they're hitting it for what, 2 damage?
Oh, so no, it's still better to hit the gate because it's 400 HP.
Oh yeah,
no, it's
because
better to hit the palisade.
The palisade they're hitting for 1, and it's 250, so it'd be like 500. I think the gate is slightly better still to hit, just barely.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I guess because of
it's like 400 versus 500.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, I think you always hit the gate anyway, just because it's not plugged by a single villager later.
I think I'm.
Well, okay, so armor coming in before Fletching's in, but armor's coming in as well for neozz.
125, 400 divided by 3. Yeah, it's slightly better. It's not a big difference, but yeah, hitting the gate.
Oh, watching Genitors chase down Plumes is so funny to me.
Such a great unit to have here too. He has 2 upgrades.
They both don't do damage to each other because Genitors take so long to fire and Plumes are.
He stole one.
Don't do that much.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird fight. And a forward Vil from neozz. I don't know if it's accidental or is it sneak.
Well, I think it's a monastery. No, there's a lot of those walking forward. He got the stupid bug.
Accidental, yep. Oh man, it's all of them. Maybe every TC. At least these 2 were doing it. But
I mean, you got all these guys forward. Might as well make a monastery. I don't know if he wants to though. There's only 3 relics left on the map. I feel like Sheik should still make a monastery because think about it. Like 3 relics, 2 of them are super safe. You can see them from your spot as it is. You might as well heal your Genitors.
Yeah, and you know what's interesting? Singularity had Spanish. The Genitors would have worked against the Conks or the Plumes. So it's just...
Oh, true. Yeah,
great.
I guess so if he was thinking about it that way.
He might have even picked them for the Conks. He was like, oh wait, they work here too.
Getting 2nd armor. No university in sight yet. 37 on farms versus 32. I think we're going to see an earlier imp from Singularity here. With a possible transition to Eagles.
Yeah, and stable coming down. Castle soon. I think the stable's probably for bloodlines.
Oh.
Because the university
I didn't realize that neozz had the monastery inside his base. I was clearly looking at...
Oh, yeah, he also got a relic earlier.
Yeah. So this last relic is going to be unfortunate. So it's going to be a big relic split here.
Yep, it's going to be 3-2 in favor of Singularity.
Yeah.
Bloodline's coming in, Ballistics coming in, Castle going to be going up soon. Ballistics for both players, pretty much same time. And,
so, when I see Ballistics and then I see all these upgrades, I'm starting to think that maybe it's going to be Camel Archer Genitor combination into prey for a little bit till you have enough to make Cavalier production, right? Because it's going to take so many Eagles to deal with Camel Archer Genitor. And Camel Archer Genitor kind of does kill all Plumes.
Right.
And low number of Eagles. So I think that might be the middle ground, especially considering he has this many on stone.
Yeah, Singularity is going to click up soon.
It's just going to be a matter of getting the hills. All the gold, all the extra golds are scattered on this map even a lot more than on general arena maps.
Now,
we might have a long game on our hands.
Yeah, where did that 3rd relic go? I thought Singularity had it. I don't.
Oh, well, there is one right by the house in his base.
Oh, he killed the monk. He killed the monk just now. Okay.
And just like we said earlier, in for Singularity, can he do anything with it? We'll
Oh,
see.
and Dev has a good point.
Scorpion.
Unique tech shoots 2 projectiles for Mayan skirms. So that's also a decent unit here for the Mayans. If it's going to be Genitor's camel archers.
Yeah, but I don't think that saves him late game against
Cav.
just Berber Cav spam. Plus, yeah, Berber trash. But we'll see. I mean,
that's why
this
late
map
game,
has a lot of gold.
late game, it could be something like Alb, Eagle, maybe even some skirms. Rams.
I think if this gets to a super late game, we're gonna see both players hang out to their gold units
Yeah,
a lot.
I've
Like massive 60 running around.
I've
and
been
just
hyped.
flashing
I've been
fronts.
hyping these Rams up. People are saying it's not that much of a difference. It is. It is. Like you feel it. 125 to 150 damage per
I'm
Ram.
full anti-ram. The whole benefit of the ram is not its damage, it's its survivability, and that really didn't change.
But if you are on the offense and these have to run, I like to say your army can run, but your base can't. So, Rams are good at, he's got so many of them. Dude, this is going to be capped Ram first. He's massing them up. This
What a
castle-
ballsy castle. What a ballsy castle from neozz.
No town watch.
This
Oh, wait,
castle,
he has town. Doesn't he?
I hope he sees these rams because I'm gonna eat my words here. Yes, he knows something's up. He realized as soon as Singularity hit him,
Oh,
he
you know
realized
what?
he no longer wants to be there.
It would have been Trebbed. Now it's like, or that's what he was worried about. But these Rams would have
yeah.
ate it alive. These Rams would have literally
yeah.
laughed at the castle and murdered
I
it.
really wish he walked 2 more tiles forward and saw the rams.
Yeah, are Genitors unique units that take bonus from plumes too?
No, I don't think they count as unique units in that sense. I'm 90% sure of that. If somebody from chat correct
It'd
me
be
if I'm
kind
wrong.
of rigged, right? Like this anti-archer
Yeah.
unit is.
It's like the same way as eagles are not unique units per se.
Oh, this is an interesting match. I love the Rams. Is he gonna
I just
wait?
think it's so funny that he finally sees the rams. He finally sees a
sees-
few of the
oh,
rams.
he
because
does,
He sees
the
all the rams.
outpost.
Now you're just like, oh crap, I am in trouble. Start making petards because
And look, the
that's the only
Cav
thing that can
switch.
save you.
The Cav switch.
He-
He's like,
yeah,
oh,
but I
crap.
don't think it's gonna be quick enough. I think you start making petards here. I think you cancel gold trap mining and start making petards. And start sending villagers to this castle because if this castle dies, this is.
He
it's
can't
bad
kill
news
these
bears.
units though. He can't. This castle is dead. There's no way it doesn't die. And his base is gonna start getting mowed down afterwards.
He probably has enough stone for another castle behind though, so
But
that
like,
part is
it'll
gonna be
die
okay.
too. It'll die.
No, because maybe he'll have enough cavalier out there. But yeah, I agree. There's no amount of petards that will really save him here.
No,
Oh, this is so funny.
dude.
143 vills in it into what? This might be a quicker game than I thought.
And siege
You
ram.
have to stonewall. You have to stonewall behind here. You have to stonewall and buy time.
They're gonna be siege rams though. It won't work. Now the Cav was smart. He needs more. The Cav can beat these down.
The Cav are +2 just now. They don't have +4 yet. They need to
Yeah,
buy
it's
time.
not
They cannot
enough.
take any of the fights right now. You gotta run away right now.
Oh
You gotta
my
let him.
gosh,
You gotta
this
let
is
him like kill a lot of
amazing.
buildings too.
You're right. You gotta just take the damage while the
He's
destruction
running back.
train comes through. This is so sick.
Why are we getting ring archer armor? This is the last upgrade we need. We need +4 for our Cav.
And Singularity getting Pike behind it, so even when the Cav come out, he's gonna have the answer, dude. He has played this so well.
He's still making villagers. You did not need villagers. neozz. The last thing you need is villagers right now.
I don't think you need elite genitor. Oh, the plumes are a problem. I don't know. I don't think you stop this. It's too much.
Yeah, it's too much. I think it's GG.
Like, this is sick. He's just eating the base alive. His timing is off, says Dev. And Singularity's timing is perfect. Halb coming in, so even if these mass up, the Halb will be here soon.
I can't help but think that this might have been just a little bit of an overboom by neozz.
Maybe
and
so.
Not respecting the potential for rams. I wasn't looking at his scouting. Maybe potentially he saw these siege workshops earlier. I'm not sure. I mean, considering all the outposts he had.
He did
early
not
in the
know
game.
about the siege workshops, I don't think.
Okay, okay.
Because, oh wait, it depends on when he got the vision. Now that I think about it, I don't know. I'll go back on the rewind after and see.
Thing is, he might be able to still stop this, but even if he does, it's gonna be.
He's taking so much.
no,
Going
I
into
get- I
the
just-
main eco now. He's off
Yeah.
most of his gold. He's off all but one patch of gold.
I mean, you look at the eco counts, and it's still pretty reasonable.
You know what?
Look at the res collected; it's still pretty
He's
reasonable.
gonna clear the plumes, I think.
This is looking better and better. I thought I called GG already, man.
I
It's
did
always
too.
it's always my first. But this is actually not horrible. It's gonna need a lot of rebuilding, and to be honest, Singularity has a lot of resource advantage now, where he can probably start castling the outside. But look at this expansion from
Yeah,
neozz
he's all
to the
over
north
the
and
map. He
south.
takes a long time to kill. Siege ramps are what to use. The middle of his base is completely dead, but he's got hand cannons now.
And now that the siege ram are dead, the lead genitors that we were making fun of with him making a set of +4 for Cavalier are actually just a counter to everything.
Yeah, now eagles are in, but so are hand cannons, and the numbers are starting to build up from the ranges in the north. Yeah, I thought he was dead. neozz has actually played quite well for what just went through his base. Now here comes the next wave from Singularity.
Ooh, this hill is looks like it's gonna be pretty crucial because of all the gold piles in the middle.
Yeah, hand cannons are good, but eagle mass against only 6 at the moment, it's not enough. Gonna need Halb mixed in too, which he's doing. Because
Was the
Cav.
expansion too early from neozz? I feel like all he needs is food right now, right?
Yeah, the eagles are missing the unique tech, right? Wouldn't they be 100 HP?
Yeah, it's definitely 100 HP. But the thing is, like, the Cavalier are missing defense and stuff, so.
Yeah, because it was just he needed them so fast. And his
Oh, there's the unique
resources
tech. Eldorado
are
just coming
thin.
in. just
That's
now.
going to be huge here. Especially with the Cavalier not being full strength. They only have 1 attack, 2 armor.
Yellow is on his last gold pile. Singularity is
He's taking another one here.
under the castle, yeah.
Dude, neozz is crazy how much map he has behind all of this. But 150 pop to 200 is also concerning.
I just realized that's a very sketchy town center there.
He's in trouble.
Thanks for the relics.
He's stabilized, but look, he's stalling. 20 military to 60. He's trying to reel it back. But this is messy. I think eagles might start finding their way around the map.
As long as Singularity can keep taking gold, the eagle spam is gonna keep working. Singularity trying to place a castle on the exact spot where neozz already has one. It's gonna lose 10 villagers there.
He's also going to realize, okay, this guy's in the south. He's in the north. He's dead in the middle for the most part. Bills are somewhat even, but Singularity doesn't really need more. He's pop capped 120. Doing Mayan things. I actually want to see Rams again.
I hate neozz trying to raid mines here. First of all, raiding mines, yeah, whatever. But
oh,
second
was
of all,
it GG called?
past ballistics and everything.
GG was called. I didn't realize we were
Oh,
slightly not live.
Yeah, apparently I was a couple seconds behind as well.
He kind of stabilized, but he stalled out. He's at 14 military, popped down to 120, and this is only going to get worse. What a sick strat from Singularity. I love the Rams.
That was awesome.
I love the Rams.
I stopped believing as well for a second, but it ended up, the eagle switch was quick enough to the point where it worked out for him.
Oh no, I didn't do
Beautiful.
bets. And I've been hyping up Rams. That wasn't even new Rams. That was just normal Rams. There's no bonus to siege Rams.
Stop hyping up Rams.
Oh wait, it was capped. It was capped Rams, a little bit more damage. Who will?
Damage is not the issue when you're dealing with Palisade Gates. Who gives a shit if they're capped Rams or not capped
Hey, they
Rams?
hit a little harder. He got into the base a little sooner. Who will win game 2? I'll wait for that prediction. Let's go to the draft. That was sick. Actually, I want to see the KDs.
I just can't believe on this map you could hide something like Rams from your opponent. I thought that was so funny.
It was amazing. And yeah, neozz was always like reacting to it. Never got to gain his footing. He stabilized slightly for a moment, but then the next wave of Singularity came in, and that the second punch finished him off. The first one was like a haymaker. He kind of like caught him, regained himself for a moment, and then like Singularity just finished him off with the next big hit.
I think Elite Genitor was a mistake, and making more vills at that point was a little bit of a mistake too. It's easy to look at this and say when you're not the one getting raided by Eagles nonstop and Rams and all this crap. But if he invested that into Cavalier, I think maybe he could have held on a little bit longer in the initial push. And I can't help but think, like, start walling here, because that's the way that you fight Eagles. You just with stone walls.
Yeah, and I honestly think this could be overthinking it. I think conks were the plan. He saw the camel archer pick or the Berber pick and said, you know what, I'll go Mayans. Because I don't think Spanish could have done what he did there as good as the Mayans could.
Yeah, I guess if you have Spanish here, you just get it hard countered by Berbers all the way through. I think you're right.
Yeah, so I think Solana kind of countered him, but then he called an audible, went with the Mayans, made it work. Like, Singularity knows how to cook, man. I said 10 out of 10 on strategy. If he wins this set, his strategy will be a big part of it. And he's up 1 game right now.
I'm just excited for African Waters.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna see next. It sounds like game is up, so we won't even do some guessing on what the civs are. They are getting right into it. Kiddo stands no chance. Yeah, I don't know, man. Kiddo has to face the winner of this. I know he's our buddy, but I don't give him much chance. And neozz building houses, you actually don't have to build houses on this map. Looks like Singularity was aware of that, because you start with 2. So it's neozz's home map, and he did the habit that we all have to build houses. Oh, I'll get predictions in right now. Who will win game 2? neozz, Singularity. I wish I would have got him in for game 1. That was epic. Mott and Bailey has had like some of the craziest strats. Well, it's been played 3 times, but all the strats have been kind of wacky and crazy. These boar spawns seem unfair. Well, the thing is, there were 2 in the front for Singularity. They're gone. So I think one of them's at neozz's base and one of them's under Singularity's TC. The other thing I have realized about this map, there's so much hunt, it's more than you need. So both players will probably have some rotting at the end. This is the map Feneth and Clemens were playing. Yes, this is the one, Rothmans, where Clemens did amazing and Feneth still won because he just would not freaking die. There's also a pond which neozz is going to take. And Singularity already on the dock with the Malians. I see now how it is not 4 lakes. Well, both players going with the dock approach. I don't know when Clemens got his dock. I know Feneth did not, and he struggled.
So let's look at douche situation here. And I'm asking you because I'm still restarting my game because I couldn't. It kept showing me an error. Do you think we're gonna see a douche?
No, I don't, because neozz docked and his wood's very tight.
Oh, you can still douche with a dock. I mean, I think the meta is to douche with a dock.
Okay, he is putting everybody on wood. You might. We got a Vil block going right now. This is too funny. Dodging the TC, he's gonna have to pull off. Gets the elephant. Uh-huh.
The funniest part about this elephant situation is that he does actually need this elephant. He just doesn't want Singularity to have it.
Right.
Because if you're douching, this is not gonna matter at all.
I don't think it's a douche. Yeah, the Vills are going back to a wood line. I think he's just playing it standard. So, neozz has definitely won the lamier side of getting more food, but I still think it's plenty of food. You got a dock, you got a million freaking elephants. He's gonna have these probably chilling a little bit even into feudal age. Now, what's the fishing numbers? 2 boats to 3. And nobody that close to clicking up at the moment. Singularity going to his wood line. I think neozz is going to be up first.
I'm legitimately upset by the lack of douche on this map. There is straight up no reason
I think you love
not to
douches
douche.
as much as I love rams.
I, I think I love douches more than you love Rams, but
Maybe
my
so.
my love for douches at least makes sense. Your love for Rams is that they got a 10% damage increase.
No, but the thing is, I always loved rams. I've always, like,
That's fair, that's
siege
fair.
rams are my favorite units, so seeing a buff to the ram
That's
line just
fair.
makes me happy.
I just don't see why you don't douche. Literally, you prevent everything from your opponent here. That doesn't stand a chance. He can't. Usually in a douche, you lose about 1,000 resources just walking 10 vills across the map for a couple minutes. But it's not even the case here. Just it's tilting me a little bit. I'm at 7:30. Is that live time?
Yep, you are live.
Nice, nice. Cool.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's an advantage for both. They both have a dock, so it would make him rebuild. And you're saying then you follow and do it again, right? And you just keep following.
Yeah. You just keep following, rebuilding, and you keep build fighting because you're gonna be better off. And the thing is, you can usually on Nomad you don't want to douche because they're gonna make 2 fire ships and kill all your fish. But here, unless they somehow get to your pond, make a dock in the middle of getting douched for the second time in a row, and have enough wood to do that, that's not realistic.
Right.
Like, your fish are safe. That's the biggest difference here between douching on a regular water map and here. So I think this is a very, very safe map to douche on rather.
Both players similar up times. neozz gonna be up a little sooner. It looks like he's gonna go for archers. He's on gold. And
You know what prevents archers?
what'd you say?
Yeah, I said you know what prevents archers?
Skirm.
Getting douched.
Oh, yeah. Singularity already has his barracks.
I mean, the only good thing is that Malians, I guess, have cheaper TCs, so I can
Yeah.
definitely see Malians being a really good choice for this map.
True, they
in
have a
general.
wood bonus. They have, maybe that's part of it. A sneak range on the left from neozz. Oh, this could find big damage on these backwood lines. And you have vision on this map, so he won't see anything coming forward. This is very sneaky from neozz. He wants revenge for last game. He's like, you snuck rams, I'm gonna sneak archers.
I hope it works, and with all these extra elephants, it does seem like he might have the quicker uptime.
Yeah.
The thing is, he's gonna have to tower at home, I believe. Or I guess he won't because he's against scouts, but still.
Yeah, this is the ideal situation. He doesn't have to worry about archers at home. Both players hiding the military buildings. Where is that weak camel?
Double archery range. Okay, that's
Yeah,
that's
this
cool.
is an all-in. I'm gonna go murder your wood line and hopefully win the game. And Singularity not auto-scouting with this camel. Maybe because it's weak and he didn't want it to run into a TC. But there's no chance he actually spots this, I don't think.
Oh, we saw the scout. Okay, now we're probably thinking, the spearman was already coming out even before we saw the scout.
Well, if he sees the gold, he's gonna think something's up.
The thing is, neozz can lose 1 or 2 vills. and he's gonna be completely fine because of his extra fishing ships that he had earlier on. So I think he won't be the worst. I think he's kind of ready to lose some, and I can't like Singularity has to be thinking, oh, like why does this guy have no military? Why is the only military?
Yeah, and what is that villager building under the TC? Sees the gold mine.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna start getting worried. Maybe town watch when you're unsure. If I suspect a sneak, I immediately get town watch when something feels weird.
I just get town watch because I'm a pussy. I don't even need to expect a sneak.
Well, he got 2 vills, but I think he's gonna lose a lot more when neozz finally pops out.
I feel like neozz has to at least start thinking about kind of walling at least some stuff, because
Yeah, and
this can get really annoying. It's really hard to raid when you're the one losing vills left and right.
right, and the other thing is second dock going up for Singularity and already has fish. So even if he loses some vills on the wood line, which is gonna happen right now, we'll see his reaction.
You want your opponent to be microing against you so he doesn't look away instantly.
Yeah, this could be huge damage. No reaction yet. Oh man, this could get bad. Okay, he sees. Tower going up. It's not that bad though, because he killed 4. Oh, he can deny the tower. I thought the tower would go up. That's his wood. That's his wood access. Gonna reposition the tower. All in all though, I don't think this is that bad for Singularity. He has all the fish. Oh, he's gonna dive it? The tower's gonna go up. He'll be okay. But this is good damage from neozz. He's got 14 military.
Archer's getting so lucky finding that little hole to go through before the house foundation gets built.
Yep.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
And
oh
you
no,
just
oh
jinxed
no.
them. As you said, they got lucky. They ran into the TC a bit. But I think the advantage for Singularity still is that he has fish. He's got a very rough
Check
wood
out
line,
the fire
though.
galley, though. Check out the fire galley in the south pond. That's going to be 4 dead fishing ships.
As I say that, he's going to be down a lot of fish.
And Singularity can only afford 1 fire, so even if he makes 1 fire, he's not going to be able to make a second one.
He's definitely in trouble.
I doomed another archer. Never mind. She survives with 3 HP here.
Yeah, Singularity knows he needs a blacksmith. There's so many archers. Maybe he has the numbers to dive. I think you wait for armor, honestly.
I think you have to group up your archers here. Especially after you saw those 6 angry scouts.
Yeah.
Group up your archers.
He's trying to idle farms. I like double stable here. Oh, it is double stable. So he can pump out the scouts right now. He can get the armor.
The thing is, he can pump out only for a very limited number of time because he lost 4 fishing ships. That was half his food eco. The other half is being idled by the archers.
His food eco honestly sucks now. It was really good, and the castle timing is gonna probably be great for neozz behind this. I think.
What? Why are we diving the tower, neozz? Is this worth it? I might eat my words, but I don't think this was worth it.
Well, there's no armor on the scouts, but I don't know about going to this hole though. Now the tower can just unload on you.
Oh no! Now you just wall these guys in with a little stone.
Oh, there is armor on the scouts. There is armor on the scouts.
Yeah, it just came in recently. I don't think diving it was really that worth it. I guess you did idle a lot from the tower.
I just wonder, like, if you would have kept that mass alive and went up with this position, what's he
Or
gonna do
just
with crossbows?
sit on the farms, you know, like that's. Oh, we see the douche. Why?
Douchey now.
Okay, I don't hate it, but I feel like we could have done this earlier. The reason I don't hate it here is because of all the farms. You deny 6 farms just with a single douche.
I don't hate it, but he also could have went castle. Maybe he's gonna click castle right now when this is built.
Oh, he's definitely is as soon as he gets up there.
Yeah, so I don't hate that actually. Instead of doing it way later, he's doing it right now. I like it.
I just don't see why we don't do this from the start. You know,
Yeah. Oh, this is funny. No garrison yet. He's microing the archers. Oh, he stole the farms. Wait.
stole 2 farms, but he deleted the rest. Yeah,
But I don't
it's a
actually.
good call.
You don't actually have to because your TC's there. He's not gonna be eating those farms anyways. Kind of funny though.
Yeah, but he didn't want to get more farms stolen, right? I don't know why we're. So since he's up anyway, he doesn't actually need more farms unless he's transitioning to camels. Maybe we're thinking about a camel transition here. I would much rather love to see, rather than more farms from neozz, just to make another dock on the extra pond. Or pump out some fishing ships from the one that you stole from your opponent. We do see actually a dock on the final Singularity pond.
Yeah, that's his last
so
bit of
that's gonna
fish.
be...
Dude, neozz has played this really well. He didn't douche like you wanted, but everything else has been great. He's Castle Age. I think Singularity may resign when Castle Age comes in. He's off his farms. He's gonna have no TC.
Why are we getting skilled male barding armor though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
What? That has to be a misclick, right?
Yes. That has to be a
Spears?
misclick. Like what?
For the
No,
spears. I guess it's for the spears.
That doesn't make any sense. Make one camel. Like, who cares?
Yeah. But he got it for the spears.
I think that was a misclick or something. It does not make any sense to
Maybe
me.
he was worried like an all-in feudal is the only threat here, but even that, there's nothing Singularity can do. We're gonna see game 3.
Yeah, for sure. I really like this. Oh, he was trying to steal a little bit. He's trying to steal more farms here. He's got 2 more. And to be honest, stealing farms here is not really so much for their use. It's more just to piss your opponent off. Which,
Right.
you know,
It's very annoying. It's kind of like doinking farms too before they're built. It's very annoying.
let's be real. You have 3 lakes. The last thing you need is farms.
Yeah. Bodkin coming in.
Yeah,
Crossbow soon behind it. I think it's going to be GG very soon. It's a massive Ville lead, a massive military lead. Resources collected is 300 difference, but that's going to go up a lot now that the fish are dead.
Malian's got nothing. Malians don't even have a TC because he spent all his stone on towers.
Yeah.
Once we see his crossbow hitting.
I was worried at first when it was the sneak ranges and that was it, but the forward docks really made it all work well behind it because killed so many fishing ships. Eco KD 24-6. A lot of that is boats.
I'm telling you, this is winning with extra steps. Like we could have done this a lot easier.
It was clean though. Like
it was clean. It was clean.
And you got your douche. You got your douche. Not when you wanted.
I did get my douche. I should stop bitching. You're right. I did absolutely love how dominant neozz was on getting the extra finding the fish from Singularity. Like killing those 11 fishing ships was really key to breaking any hope of Spirit or any sort of chance for Castle Age frame.
Yeah, and I said Singularity has great strategies, but neozz has shown too. He can cook some stuff up. The sneak ranges, the docks, offensively, the douche, like a lot of good things there all around. Really unique feeling game.
I actually really like the Mullins pick here too. I mean, even if you do get douche, I think the hope would be exactly what Singularity did. To be on these 2 ponds after you get douched.
Right.
But, and be Malian, so your TCs only costs 200 wood instead of 275.
And they both kind of had that bonus for getting fish quick. Persians, Malians. I know they used to be the S tier nomad civs for a long time when they actually could get the fishing ship immediately before the TC. They're still good anyways.
Persians still have a huge advantage if it's not nomad, right? Because the Malian bonus does not really come in for a long time since you're not building the TC. Since you start with the TC and you don't get the extra 50 wood or so like you do with Persians. But still, they weren't like it wasn't a huge eco difference in the start. You're right.
I am very excited for this next map. Yeah, have you seen this map?
I have not. I think I've.
When it comes to the lamey side of it, based on what we just saw, I would favor Solana or neozz because there's like a lot of long distancing. We'll see. You'll see. in chat. I don't know who all's seen this map, but it's chaotic. And Goths are a great pick here. Now, Singularity, what will he go here is the question. Could be Byzantines. I don't know what's special about Spanish here. I think they were his Mott and Bailey pick, and he changed it up. I think it's going to be Byzantines. Game 3. It's been fun to watch, and Hestia, if you're still here, like, he did a lot of the helping with the map choices and recommended many of these. I think shout out to him. These have been really fun maps to watch. Yeah, you're here, Hestia. I love it. It's been a great tournament. There's only 7 maps, but when they're unique like this, we don't really want like 8, 9, 10. It gives them time to learn it for like this weekend event.
Yeah, I mildly hate Mott and Bailey if this was like a constant thing, but as a one-off weekend tournament map, I think it's pretty fun to see people go through their different strategies on it.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch. It's always been a strategy win each time.
Yeah, like in terms of hidden rams or all-in Saracen crap, where I bet there's still some trush potential there too, right?
Right.
I haven't seen that.
Game 3.
Are you in yet? I'm still.
It's up. I'm gonna put the prediction out before I show the screen. Who will win the series?
Oh,
neozz or Singularity? And every single set has gone to game 3 but 1. Oh wait, is it 2? Yeah, I think just 1. The 2-0 Feneth earlier. Spoiler alert. What happened? I got a bug when I tried to join. Did you get in?
I got a bug before I had to restart. The game is still at 1 minute because of spec delay, so if you have
it worked the
invalid...
second try.
Oh, nice.
Without a restart. But yeah, I had to restart yesterday with the same thing.
I had that problem in
thank
the last game. I had to I tried joining like 3 times, didn't work. Eventually just gave up, started watching your stream and restarted, but 45 seconds, right?
Yeah, 41, 40, yeah, and thanks Hestia. I got the scoreboard fixed now. Civs are in, so it's got to be Goths from neozz, and I think it's going to be Byzantines from Singularity, unless
I mean, we can see the civs, right? Like you can see the civs yourself.
Oh, it is okay. It is Spanish. It is Spanish after all. So maybe he wants to run around with conks. FC sort of. I mean, this map is not that hard to wall. I worry about giving the map control to the Goths though if they like mill the middle and just start taking tons of food. We've seen a TC there. I'm not going to snooze the ad because it'll hit us at some point anyways. Oops, what the hell did I just... Okay. All right, game 3.
Threw some points in there so that somebody better fight me in the.
Who'd you bet on?
The bets. Oh, the guy that has 5 key points on him. I bet on Singularity.
Ah.
I think I prefer Spanish a little bit on this map, just not knowing anything about it. I think the mobility here in the hills are going to be absolutely huge.
So something to know right out the gate. They get instant loom. You got these far boar pools to do. And you have a horse to help block. And both players already getting boar.
Horse
Singularity, no. There's a pause.
Interesting.
Sec lag.
I wonder if it's like, what if you just get Mongols and you just YOLO 6 villagers from the start into the middle?
Were Mongols banned? Let me see.
Mongols were banned, global banned, yeah.
Okay.
But back to what I'm saying, like, what if you're Goss and just YOLO 6 villagers into the front as soon as you have like 5 on sheep at home? You skip a lumber camp, you just drop a mill in the middle, and you start spamming militia nonstop.
Huh. We have Re.
Well,
You know
I'll
what?
let you. I'll
I'm
let you take care of this.
I'm trying to
What
remember if
is?
I put Re's in this. Let me check. I gotta pull the
Yeah,
rulebook out for this. Did something even go wrong? I didn't see.
you can hop into neozz's channel just to tell him that you're looking at it.
Yeah, I told him in pregame
Oh yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
sec.
Seriously, I forget that you guys actually have organization here.
It's funny. I just don't remember. It's like August. We had this already. I'm like, did we add Re's or did we take them out? I don't remember. So I need to look. I'm glad he asked.
Yeah. Meanwhile, while they're figuring this out, I'm just trying to figure out if a re is even warranted, or not even warranted, but like does he even really want to use this re? Because if you look on the right side of salt space, that is that wood line. I'm not sure if you guys can see the mini map right now on Spencer's screen, but that wood line, it makes a perfect natural wall against conks.
I think we took the Re out. I'm looking at the rules. Let me double check, make sure I didn't miss it. If crash, restore, players should not pause in us. Yeah. There are no Re's. So I will let them know.
I'm kind of curious why he was thinking about a re, because maybe he lost a sheep or something. No, it can't be it. Oh, he lost a sheep. Yeah, I think.
He lost a
Did
sheep
he?
to a horse?
No, he lost a sheep to his opponent, or he couldn't find his in time. I'm just seeing that there's
Did any bills
only
die?
two sheep for neozz.
He's got a pig. Wait.
There's one sheep carcass. Actually, no, there's two sheep carcasses.
I think
So
he was
no,
on them early.
he was just late to take the first boar. I think that was his reason for a re. But back to what I was saying though, look at his wood line to the right side of his base after you're done with your admin crap.
Oh, how it's like almost walled?
Yeah, like that's so nice against conks. I'm gonna be honest, because at least you have one less
True.
corner to deal with, and the wood line to the left is actually really good as well. So, I think if he sees this map, and explored, he would not take the re even if he did not have the best start.
Yeah, and also,
Cows don't get stone walls. Yeah, that's true. I
yes,
mean,
they don't get
but
stone walls,
like
as Dev pointed out.
if you had to house wall like 15 houses or 10 houses if that wood line wasn't there, then that would be an issue. But here, this is 4 houses and you're done.
Yeah, conks might not be able to do as much as you would hope here.
When conks can only come from 2 sides instead of 3, or from one side instead of 2, that really limits their range, because you can actually survive with skirmishers or hopes and monks.
Okay, he's messaging me. We have no Re's.
Honestly, this is I'm looking at more wood lines now from neozz on the left side, and every wood line is in the perfect position. This is like the perfect map for him.
Yeah, like a Re would actually hurt him here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
He's
like
not-
remind the players there are no Re's in KOTU. I don't even know if we'll do them in tournaments moving forward. I haven't liked when Re's happen and like a match restarts like 2-3 times.
Yeah, I mean, as long as the maps are fair, right? That's a big
Yes,
thing. And as long
admin
as players
Re's.
don't have to sack. But the thing is,
Admin
nobody
Re's are one
realizes it
thing.
has to. Nobody realizes it's going to be an admin read till like halfway through the game, and then you're like,
Well-
oh crap! I started with one sheep, but now I have a
Well,
slight advantage.
Yeah, the maps that were screwed up, we did several admin Re's because you check right at the start. Do they have all their farms?
Yeah,
Do they
as
have all their
long as-
sheep? Hestia
as long
fixed
as
them by
everything
the
is-
end of the tournament or
As
middle
long
of
as
it.
everything is being casted, yeah, I think that's a good. It's a good way to make sure that people catch this. I'm saying if it's hard for the players to catch that at the time. And you kind of get into your head as well. You're like, oh crap. Okay, we see a double lure from neozz here, double boar lure.
Yeah, and it looks like they're content with not going after the blocks on each other. Oh yeah, double.
I think there's so many boar to take for yourself that if you're gonna try to be blocking against somebody, you're just losing out on more.
Yeah, and
More
Feneth
things.
did it and got a Vil kill and forgot his own Vil at the same time and lost a Vil.
Yeah.
You know, round one. So yeah, it's so chaotic to try to block and take. Unless you're like Viper or something, which none of us are.
I am kind of curious. I think Hasty was talking about this earlier. That if you start getting very complacent with this, why stop at like 2 boar? Might as well, if you have your horsey there, you might as well grab 3 or 4.
Oh, click, click, click. Just pull a bunch.
Yeah,
And they
'cause, I
last
mean,
forever with Goths. That's why it's such a good pick here.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Okay, so we're gonna see 3 here. We're gonna see a triple boiler here from neozz.
Yeah, can you? This is the map where you lost 2 Vils, Lily. You guys should throw that clip in if you have it. Maybe I'll show it. It was pretty funny. Lily got GG'd by boars.
Also, was that Hasty and Lily? Was that you guys from the meetup pictures? I just accidentally stumbled upon that in.
Yes,
From Red Bull, Red Bull.
Yeah, they were at Red Bull. They met
Man.
Baneth, Mamaluk, Meisel. I'm sure they met other
Dang.
people, but that's the people I know that they met.
I'm still mad I didn't make it, but I'm still kind of happy because I'm still sick and I haven't been to Red Bull. So I would have been so miserable there. Yeah.
Yeah, but Hestia's gonna share the clip. Lily says, "No, it's happening, Lils." It's pretty funny, honestly.
This is enough board to just FC. This is so funny from Gauss. Like, Spanish is the one that really wants to be in this position. Instead, Singularity got this bitch-ass mill that honestly didn't really help him as much as he probably wanted to. I think he forgot to grab an extra boar.
Well, he's gonna live in the middle now.
Yeah.
It's a late mill, like on the way up.
But
And
the thing is, good luck living against Goss. You know? Especially without Loom. Because how many boar do you think he's going to be able to pick up before Goss send the militia out and start harassing your villagers out there?
yeah, the clips do not expire, Lily. It's there. Okay, so here comes.
Lily,
Thank you, Hestia.
That's like copium. Like, I hope they expire
They
too.
expire. They expire. Don't look at it. It's expired. And here.
Oh, this is gonna be so rough without Loom, man.
Oh, he doesn't have loom. Oh, this is
He's gonna get
crazy.
it in time, but this is gonna be awful. And let's see that men at arm upgrade come in though. That's gonna be the biggest thing here.
Yeah, he sees the barracks going up.
This is gonna be so much idle time because these villagers have nowhere to run to create, like, to actually gather resources. I feel like I bet my money, my 5k points
Loom.
on the wrong horse. Stable was not a chief. And he realizes this now. Oh, this is gonna be disaster.
Man, and he has no loom.
Absolutely disaster.
He's gonna wall the villain and retreat the others. Is he gonna?
I mean, the thing is, at this point, do you just fight this because it's
Before
only gonna
men at
get
arms
worse
are
from
in?
here.
Yes, he's got loom. He's got to fight now.
I mean,
But
even if
neozz,
men at arms are in, you're gonna lose 3 vills, but
dude, men at arms,
no,
archers.
you just resign here. You just resign.
He
here.
might be dead.
I don't see
Yeah.
a way back here.
Might be dead.
And I think part of it comes back to the not being as greedy as the
Oh,
cosplayer.
and the
as Goss
horse
were.
is gonna cause a lot of deaths. There's spears coming in. He's just trying to get military
we're
out.
making scout versus men at arms.
None on
where-
food. None on food for
God,
Singularity.
I like the mill for the berries. This is Meisel's map.
Yeah, seriously. Meisel would have loved this. He's gonna just try to brute force with Vils. He might see a GG. He just has no food.
The thing is, even if you're, I recognize the shittiness of archers from Spanish, but if you're against Goths,
You kind of need them, right?
where in what situation do you make scouts? Like it's not it's a rough place to be if you're making scouts against Goths anyway.
Yeah, and look at the resources collected. It's
So
already
we lost five. We lost four bills.
and 700 resources collected difference. Kiddo says
I
France.
Does neozz even need farms? Is my question. Can you not snag two more boar?
Yeah, he could actually go live
Yeah,
in the middle.
he has a villager out there. He can snag three more boar. But I guess he's looking more for the long game because long term, he probably does want to transition into
See,
knights.
this could have been
slash
good
house
for
elves.
Singularity if it was anything but what hit him. The 4 men-at-arms. He could have had tons of food, scouts like crazy, but the timing and it's Goths, and now the wood line's gonna be hit. I don't think he knows. Oh, he does. With the horse block. Oh my goodness, I thought he was dead. He's gonna break in though. He's absolutely breaking in. More
Man,
houses go down.
You can tower here. He can tower on the barriers, but you can't tower in both places. This game is 120% over.
Yeah, it's a massive field
This one,
difference.
this one I don't feel bad calling. I realize Singularity is trying as hard as it's the game set.
You think maybe he overcooked a little bit here? He had an idea, but
I don't think he had an idea.
well, he
'cause I think
milled. I think it was
he
pre-planned.
milled. He milled later on in the game. He milled on the very corner of it, right? Like
Yeah.
he did mill in the middle. I'd understand if he cooked and like deleted his TC and milled in the center, or sorry, TC in the center or something like that, or milled in the center with 10 vills. But he sent 6 unloomed vills out pretty late.
Well, it's interesting because we saw Carl and Feneth play this map, and we actually wanted Carl to just mill with the Goths and live out here. But it was a scout
Yeah.
opening. It was much more handleable. It wasn't Archer's men-at-arms. So it looked really good against scouts, and maybe that's what he assumed the Goth would go here because there's just so much food. But neozz had other plans.
It did really play because I'm pretty sure neozz did not realize that there was a mill before he did what he did, right? I'm not sure if he did. We'll have
Yeah,
to
I
ask
don't
him
think it
after
was
this.
like counter. It was just, oh, you're here. I'm gonna hit you with these.
Yeah.
But it makes it so the plan Singularity had just did not work. And the no loom really hurt because the Vils had to retreat when the militia showed up. So the stable was late, but it's still just stable. And
Oh no.
I don't think
Okay.
there's any way back in this game.
I think your win condition here is
GG is called.
spa-
I can tell because
Yeah.
it's fast forwarding. I don't. When did I get delayed?
I'm at 1730 still.
Weird. I guess I was delayed. That was
Oh,
one
yeah.
that just went wrong quick. I know he had a plan, and it was probably get tons. He was probably even gonna do like double stable, eat tons of hunt, free bloodlines without mining. Not free, but you don't need a mining camp with Spanish.
I wouldn't hate this one for a Phosphor build sort of deal. Because, yeah, you're only going to get 2 conks out on the field, but Goths can't stonewall.
Even
with 2
two,
conks are going
yeah,
to break through.
2 conks can win a
Palisades.
game.
Yeah. But I don't know. Conks is very hard for a Phosphor build because of the food cost. And you really had to be proactive to getting more boar. And I think that one of the reasons that he was out to the middle so late, right, is because he doesn't get free loom like
Well, I will say this. I tried going to the middle early,
neozz does.
and it was kind of a disaster because the food kicks in, but it kicks in late because you have that idle time
Yeah,
of sending all
yeah.
those fills. So I think he wanted to do it once the click up happened.
Yeah.
And
neozz did a really good job of being able to click up, make militia, make men at arms, because that's always kind of the tough case, right? It's like you're trying to make men at arms, but you have to click up to feudal first.
yeah, and there's such a good unit here to control the center
His timing was really good.
and kick
Look at the
anything
res
off.
collected too. It's just a huge difference.
It's massive, and I think Goths are probably the best pick on this map. Just because the instant loom, the hunt bonus, there's tons of boars. If I'm not first pick, I might ban Goths. You only get 2 bans.
I'd love to see Berbers here too. I think just for the quicker walking vills. Chinese probably wouldn't be terrible, but like you said, I think God's that instill fear in your opponent that the middle is going to get men at armed.
Yeah. Did he leave already? I guess. Oh no, he's there. Let's go interview neozz.
Yeah, you'll have to pull me.
You can jump down. You're
Okay.
a caster. I think you're a caster. Yep. What's up, neozz?
Hello.
Very
What's up?
very well played. That was an entertaining set to watch all around, all 3 games.
Yeah, thanks. I love play. I love it playing this game. That was fun, and they are a good map.
Before we get into the other games, what were you thinking? Like, what is the reason why you didn't? Why you wanted a re? Was it because you got a boar life, or
Because I want to take two boar with 1 villager, and I take just 1 on the
ah?
with my first villager. So
Oh, you're like, man.
We must have. We both
it's
missed
just
it.
for have a better build order.
I see. Well,
Got it. This map was. I mean, the way you played it, it didn't matter. But did you see the right side wood line later on in the game?
he did.
It would have been so. It would have. Yeah, I see you scouted that. It would have been so nice against Conks too. It's just you have a lot less to wall. I mean, you had a really nice map anyway.
Yeah,
But I think
my
you were
map-
way more prepared here.
But Conk on this map is difficult to
find damage.
go. So all the food is on the middle, and
Yeah.
maybe the mill on middle is not good. You need to like me take 1 ville and going to.
I
So,
think
Take
Men
the
at
ball
Arms
in the
really
tree.
spoiled it. Like, it could have been good, but Men at Arms were such a good play here. It just completely countered any hopes of that mill getting food.
Yeah, I make man at arms because I think is going to fast castle, so I want to make a lot of pressure versus castle
Makes
drop
sense.
or conk.
Makes sense. Did you? Were you ever thinking of blocking his like boar with your scout? We were just talking about whether that's any time worth it, or is it just better to focus on your own side and just secure as many boar as possible?
Mm.
Were you thinking to always use
I
your
think
horse
it's
to
better
help lure?
to have a good build order and not deny the
Opponent? Yeah,
opposant with the scout. Maybe for scout, but for lane, I don't think it's a good idea. You just can make loom and I kill 0 vil. So after I'm late.
when you had the militia out, did you realize he didn't have loom at that point still?
No. On the I want to go to the wood line and I'm
Uh-huh.
on patrol. I don't see he's going to on mid and I see he don't have loom after he makes the
Mill,
the
yeah.
stable.
Oh, the stable.
Yes,
Oh, when he
you
started building
even
a stable.
delayed
Yeah,
it,
that was so funny.
and
It was even if that went up, it was over by that point. Like it's just
that was all his
such a good
food.
build. I didn't count the number of boars, but you had something like 8 or something with the longer goth bonus, and I think he had 4 or 5 maybe.
And when
this one was not close.
Yeah, and then let's go back to game 1. When did you realize the Rams were coming? Because we weren't sure when the outposts saw the siege workshops.
can you repeat?
Oh, game one, Mott and Bailey, the massive
Yeah.
ram push. When did you actually notice the rams were coming?
I don't see the ram
Okay.
before they go under my castle.
So
I,
that
I try to make outposts for take vision, but
Yeah, you had
I
so many
just
good outposts on the right side, right? Like I was curious about that too.
and
But
I
but
pick
he was
Berber for counter Spanish too versus Mayan. I don't know what to do.
he
I
I
was
think
really good.
I
He was really good
loved
about hiding his
yeah,
rams.
I
Yeah.
loved that strat from him. I absolutely love rams and
Yeah.
it was
And you almost
crazy.
survived too. Like once you cleared him up, you almost survived. I went from calling it completely for him to I think Spencer and I both to then seeing maybe you had a chance with the Genitors because Berbers eventually they're gonna win out.
Yeah, you stabilized for a moment and then his next wave came
Yeah.
again and
The
just
Eagles, the
flooded.
Eagles are just
I
insane.
needed to make more cav for
Yeah,
stay alive.
Yeah,
your
you
I
never
cav
tried
got
didn't
for
have
you
more.
never
full
got plus
upgrades
four.
either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You never got plus
I think the
four.
rest was too
I think
tight.
it's
The rest
a
was tight.
mistake. I think I clicked the +4, but no. I
Yeah,
click it.
I think Elite Janitor was.
Mm,
But that was a really interesting game to watch because it really could have gone either way. And you had the whole map as well with the map control and everything. It's just the Mayan Eagle spam was too strong
yeah.
with El Dorado.
Yeah,
Oh, he's playing really well the first game.
yeah, that game was sick. And then game two, we loved the strats all around. He wanted to deuce right away.
Okay, yeah, game two drove me absolutely mad because you're right next to him. I mean, the first 15 villagers make sense. I think you once again got more boars than your opponent, right? I think you stole one from him.
I stole 2 for him.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay, yeah. So my question there is, why not instantly douche after you get a dock and
Uh,
constant fish production up?
because I'm scared about the fast castle, and if I douche and he's make TC after,
Mm-hmm.
he's just gonna mass like stock lot of food and go
But you
castle really fast and
but you chase him. You just
yeah,
chase him
but
with every single vill, and
if
you
I
have more vills since you're
if I
Persians.
am like 10 vil more and he's castle 8, I'm dead. So I don't want to take this risk.
Mm.
And my sieve is better for the early, so I try to play really aggro and yeah.
Yeah,
It ended
I
up.
I like how
I
you
thought
played
you're.
it. I like it
I,
overall. Uh-huh.
I don't. I mean, I love it too. I love the feudal douche because I think you denied 6 farms, and with your map presence at the
Yeah.
time, like with you making fire ships, that was just so like
And I have
just chef's
I
kiss.
no
also
resource under my TC, so I
I
think the
really
douche
I
liked
was
too you
a good
had
idea.
castle in your pocket and you were like, no, I'm gonna douche and then castle instead
But
of castle.
I don't know. I have a race for ClickUp. I douche because I see zero food and bank, and I'm okay. Let's go, just fun and douche. But yeah,
Yep.
uh,
It was
m-
clean.
my only my only complaint is that you didn't kill him quickly enough. No, but it
The
was
sneak
funny.
ranges though, that was
The,
awesome. Forwarding his docks. It seemed like you were just prepared for that map and played it really
no,
well.
no, no.
also,
I'm
Oh
not
well.
prepared.
Well
I
you
just
I,
opened the map like 10 minutes before the match, and
well your
okay, start.
plans
I
all worked.
I completely missed this, but there was actually 10 birds going through one single spot on that game number 2 in the right corner of the map. I can't believe we missed this, Spencer. Bad
They
casting.
they tend to do that sometimes. They just get all clumped together.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe the